So, we usually get served with like a pre-talk just so everyone can get comfortable.
Okay.
So, something that I know that you kind of like post a lot about, and I always see it on like on your story is, does water taste the same? Does all water taste the same?
No, I this is something I could go off about for real because literally I feel like all water tastes different. Like water has a specific taste. Each water has a specific taste.
It does.
I agree with that.
Like you can sit there and tell me that Aquafina tastes like Walmart brand water. Like you can't tell me that Deer Park tastes like this. Like, and Deer Park is nasty. I don't care. Like,
Right, really. Like, if you say all water tastes the same, you don't drink water for real. It's no way.
it's really no way.
What do you think is the best and worst water?
The worst water,
Deer Park.
Deer Park, and then Dasani's not that great either.
Okay.
Yes, I totally agree.
I can't really taste the difference between Dasani and Aquafina, honestly.
Really?
I can't. No, between those two, I can't.
I like Artisan water and Great Value, Kroger brand,
Kroger brand water good.
real good.
I want to say I mainly drink Sam's Club's water, like their Members Mark 40 pack.
That just makes sense though,
Right,
because you work there.
right. But still, it's just their water's just good. I don't know.
Crystal Geyser spring water is good too. I like that. And most people don't like spring water, but it don't taste all mineral like. It just, I don't know. I like that.
Do y'all like Fiji water?
No, I've had it before. It tastes too much like river water, like Deer Park.
Yeah, I feel like I don't really. I don't. It's not like if you gave me it, I'd drink it, but.
I feel like if it's cold enough, probably.
Right.
But I wouldn't. Not
I
my
like
first
Fiji.
choice.
Yeah.
Be straight.
Yeah. It's not the worst thing out there.
Yeah,
You know,
no,
there's
definitely.
No, of
worse.
course not.
No, it's not close to the worst thing out there.
It's not Deer Park.
It's not Deer Park. Right? Deer Park is just nasty, bro.
Honestly.
I mean, I agree with you. I don't think it's that good.
Like one time at work, my manager, he was like, "You thirsty? Want some water?" I was like, "Yeah, I'll take some water." And he was giving everybody Deer Park, and he handed me that. I literally was like, "I'd rather just be dehydrated."
You said never mind.
Right? Like he gave it. He gave it. I'm like, "Thank you," but I literally did not drink it. I was like,
But-
I'll just stay thirsty.
Did he hate you guys or something? Like, why Deer Park about it?
And you guys work at Sam's too. So
Yeah, that was a-
Right,
Why not Members Mark?
But mind you, that wasn't at like this Sam's Club. It was when I was working at the other one. It was my manager from there.
But
still,
yeah, exactly. Still,
Like I don't know. I just felt like you could have. I would have even took Pure Life because Pure Life is pretty good to me. I like Pure Life.
I
water.
like Pure Life.
Yeah, like if you're not gonna give Sam's Club water, you could give the Pure Life water. I would have even possibly drank Aquafina, but you gave me Deer Park. Come on now.
But that's the reason I post about it so much is because, like, if I go to somebody's house, they always have, like, the big case of Deer Park. I'm like, out of all waters.
Right.
but why?
Yeah.
Is it because it's cheaper?
I don't know the price of it because when I see it, I'm not buying no Deer Park.
Right,
But, I mean, I guess it is cheap if people keep buying it because it can't be for the taste. It's disgusting.
Honestly, I remember one time so I work outside in landscape. We got like case of Deer Park.
I was gonna say I feel like I have the same story.
We got a case of Deer Park, and the thing is, it was really hot that day, and I just like I needed like to drink water. I sucked it up and I drank that. I was one of the worst things ever. I had to make sure it was like super 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 cold. If not, I would not have like.
Well, that's understandable because it's like you're out in the heat and it's just
Better
like,
than nothing.
right. Like in a situation like that, sure. But if I'm inside and I know I got other options, I'm not about to drink that.
I mean, but like ask JB that same question. He would rather like not drink it at all.
Oh, I know that's right.
I feel like I want to say I threw up one time,
Damn.
but I don't know. I don't know if it was for that. Like I don't know if there were different reasons because it was early in the morning, so I probably didn't eat anything.
Right.
But I don't know.
And the taste of Deer Park just like early in the morning too.
It's just the taste just
It just tastes unfiltered to me.
right. Like
That's what it is.
It tastes like it's not clean for.
All this at Deer Park. Take our advice.
Right.
Please.
Like Fiji water tastes similar in some way because it's spring water, but at least that tastes a lot more filtered than Deer Park.
Right.
Like, I don't know,
Look,
man.
Deer Park watching, like, they gonna, look, we ever blow up one day, we're not gonna get no sponsors from
Right.
We don't want no sponsors from them,
Right.
though.
Right, that right there for real. That's funny.
Members mark, please, please,
Shout out Sam's Club. I don't hate y'all all the time.
all the time.
Sometimes I don't like y'all, but
All right, y'all feel good? Y'all
yeah,
ready?
I feel good. I feel pretty good. Pretty cool.
All right. Well, welcome back, guys, to the deep end. I am your host, JB Alvarez, joined by my two co-hosts.
DARYON Reddick.
Gabriel Alvarez.
And for this week, we actually have a very special guest. If you want to introduce yourself.
Hey y'all, I'm Michaela Rose. I don't be knowing what to say. Like when people ask me like what my name is. You know I got so many names.
And I was
What do
gonna
you call me?
I was gonna ask you that because I've been referring to them as Janiah.
Okay, I'm Janiah.
Yeah.
I answer to everything. so.
Because that's what I know you as. So, like, when he told me Janiah, because, like, in school, I knew you as Janiah. So I
Okay.
was just like, okay, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm Janiah. Nice to meet y'all.
Is Michaela like your? What's your real name? Because I'm
Janiah.
assuming Janiah.
Yeah.
And then Michaela is like
My
your middle
middle
name.
name.
Gotcha.
Mm.
And then it's my Instagram handle, so like everybody that like doesn't know me will refer to me as that. So it's like I don't know, I get called that more.
That makes sense. Okay. Well, we're joined by Janiah today, and as you guys know, I don't think I told you this, but for this month is June. We are doing this is our anniversary month of our 1-year-old podcast, and I think
Well, I'm about to say, would our anniversary hit when this comes out, right?
no.
I think
Maybe.
we passed it.
I don't know, maybe.
Because Malcolm's episode
I think- yeah, I
because
think-
Malcolm's episode is coming out on June 10th.
Tomorrow, yeah.
Right.
So this might come out a day before.
Okay. Yeah. So
Yeah.
so the episode following this, our anniversary would have passed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So, if you're seeing this, tomorrow is probably our 1-year anniversary, June 18th, and I don't know. We're just for this whole month, we're just having multiple guests come on for every week, and you see some new guests, some returning guests, and yeah. Anything I want to add?
No, I think you said it all.
All right.
Pretty much said the same thing. I mean, again, congrats to us for making a year.
Right.
I'm proud of us. I really am.
I am too. We did it. We did that.
Yeah. Thank you for the people that we've had, thus far. So, Marina, Kendall, Caitlin, Malcolm, now Janiah, Thank everybody for supporting. Yeah.
All right, bet. Well, I don't think I explained this to you either. Actually, I'm bad at this. Now we go on to the draft. Do you know what a draft is or not really?
Mm-mm.
So, really, we're all going to go in order of... So, this week's draft is going to be... And this is why I said it's kind of weird. And this is also why I kind of opened it up for water. This week, we are going to draft water, like drinking water.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
it can be brands, all that type of stuff.
Gotcha.
So any drinking water that you can draft, you do it.
I think we all know which we're not choosing.
That's gonna be on top 5 worst list. For
Right.
That's gonna be number 1.
Right.
See, but the thing that's hard about this is I don't know if there's enough water.
We could look it up.
Yeah. But
that's why you said we might have to look it up. Okay, I got you.
So how this goes is since you're the guest, you're gonna go first automatically.
Okay.
And you just choose whatever water you think is best, pretty much.
Like your top pick,
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we're going to go in whatever order that we rock, paper, scissors for.
Yeah.
And then once the last person that rock, paper, scissors, it goes back to you.
Okay.
And then the first one to 5. Or
Yeah.
when we all have 5. That's
Yeah.
when we...
Yeah, so so we're gonna do each round. So you'll say your one, then all of us will say our one, then it'll go back to you with 2 and so on and so on.
Okay, we just keep saying the best waters.
Yeah, the ones that are available, yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So
And-
after you say something, we can't say it.
Okay.
Right, and if we say something, no one else can take it. So yeah.
Okay.
Um,
Apparently there are 25.
there's
Let me
25.
see.
Yeah. 25.
I think that's the website I looked up.
25 popular. So
I'm finna okay.
um,
Only because
let's see if we can name them off without looking them up, and then if we still can't think of anything,
Oh.
that's when we start looking them up.
That's fair.
That's
that's
All
that's
fair.
what
right.
to do it.
All right.
Well, since she's going first, let's rock paper scissors.
Okay. Rock paper scissors shoot.
God damn.
Don't rock paper scissors shoot. Rock paper scissors shoot. Rock paper scissors shoot. Rock paper scissors shoot. Rock paper.
Someone change it up, God.
Bro, what the heck? Okay.
Okay.
Rock paper scissors shoot. Okay, let's go.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
So it's me. It's you, me, him, and then him.
Okay.
Alright, bet.
So say your number one.
My number one is the Kroger brand. I don't know what the name is.
It's not Great Value. Is it Great Value?
No.
No.
I think it's just.
You can just say Kroger purified water or something.
I think
like
that's
that.
Okay,
what it
yeah.
is actually called, Kroger Purified.
I think it is actually.
Yeah.
They don't know what you're talking about when you say Kroger. We put
Yeah.
Kroger purified water. They don't know. They'll be, oh, the Kroger brand. Okay, that's actually not bad. I think. Let's see. I kind of okay. Only because I hyped this up earlier. I'm just gonna go ahead and say Sam's Club Member Smart Water. I'm just gonna go ahead and take that. Yeah, I'll take that. It would be wrong if I didn't take it.
Okay, bet. I like this water a lot. I'm just gonna go smart water.
That was what I
Hey,
was gonna say.
And that's what I was actually leaning to for real.
The heck,
I
man.
didn't even mention Smart Water. Smart Water is good.
I like smart water.
It's
a
actually
lot.
like one of my favorite water for real.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
when
really
I,
good.
When I go to a little gas station for real, need some water.
Uh-huh.
Smart water for real. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Walmart brand.
Okay, man.
It's back to me.
Yes.
Life Water.
Life water. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and take Pure Life.
Isn't it? No, that's something completely different.
That's different.
Yeah. I was like, is it? No.
I'm gonna go core.
Oh, that's another good one. I don't know, Crystal Geyser.
All right.
Evian. I think that's how you say it.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Okay.
You're killing me, bro. I can't type that fast.
I'm gonna go ahead and say Aquafina.
All right.
I thought you were
Dang.
gonna spell it like how
Dang,
bro.
right. I literally just said Aquafina. You know what? Shout out to Aquafina. She did her thing in Little Mermaid. You can't even tell me no different. Let's go to about 8.
Love that song.
Right.
Do we about do the same thing, JP, right now?
Oh wait, I think this is the one that she took. That DARYON took.
Yeah, Pure Life, yeah.
I'm not taking that one.
Was that Deer Park?
No,
No.
it was funny.
Oh.
Gosh dang, come on, load now.
A lot of these I haven't even heard of.
Oh, let me actually start looking up now, because I said what I said.
Okay, I messed with this one. It's Essentia. I don't know how to spell it, but it's the white bottle with the black sticker.
Okay, let me. There's a lot of these I haven't even heard of. Are we doing mineral water too?
I was just about to ask, does that count?
I'm gonna let it slide.
All right, I'm gonna do Topo Chico.
Okay.
Yeah, it's back to you.
Voss.
I was gonna choose that one next. All right. DARYON.
I think I'm going to just go ahead and say it, because I know some people mess with it. I'm going to just go and say Fiji.
Dang. Low key. I'm gonna let y'all decide if this counts. But I'm gonna say water fountain drinking water.
That
'Cause-
I don't think that count, buddy.
No,
I would say,
Dang.
I
I was
would say,
gonna-
I
I
would
was
say
gonna
they
say,
hit low key
it
sometimes.
slaps after like elementary school and like after recess.
And they'll tap your shoulder for
Like
real.
1, 2, 3. Next.
I
next
still-
I
round.
wanted to punch people when they kept on saying
I
that.
still be drinking, bro. I still be drinking.
I'll be like, y'all tripping, bro.
No, but yeah, that doesn't count.
Fine. I'll go Pierre.
I'll do bye.
Bye.
Pellegrino.
How do you spell that?
I didn't even hear what you
I
said.
think it's Pellegrino. Pellegrino.
Okay.
I don't know though. Could be wrong.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what you. Yeah.
Sparkling water is nasty too. It's disgusting.
See, there's just one at Kroger that like, where the flavoring actually hits though.
Mm.
Cause like most like sparkling water isn't good because like you can barely taste the flavor.
Tastes like breath.
Yeah.
What's that one? Oh wait,
It's up to you, by the way.
I know. That's what I was trying to figure out. What?
I grew into the taste of sparkling water or mineral water.
I've never had this one. I've seen
Does
it.
does vitamin water count or no?
No.
No.
No, because there's no like water.
Right. 'Cause I was gonna say it's too colorful, right?
Colorful.
I don't. Dang. I don't know.
Just take anything at this point.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm doing.
At this point,
I'm gonna say
you have to take
I'm gonna say it's 5 anyway. I got
Just go ahead and take it.
what's this? Did anyone say that one?
I said that one.
Oh, you did. Dang.
I'm be honest. I'm just looking at my list now. It's pretty whack.
And the only reason I thought about this, because I be seeing this at work all the time.
Yeah,
I literally.
I actually I don't mind it. It's pretty good.
I haven't tried it.
Never had it.
Dang.
I like how he didn't even say the name. He just like was showing the picture.
Did anybody say this?
That's the
Yeah.
one.
Oh my god.
And you open Target up.
Oh, dang. And I know you said Topo
Those
Chico.
are literally my last two. I said Essentia.
Maybe-
I don't
Maybe
know.
I should like pay attention to you.
Essential.
But it's without the L.
Come on now.
It could be Essentia.
Essentia.
I don't know.
There was one I actually.
There's a popular brand of mineral water. If you.
You
can
know
think
what?
about
I'm gonna
it.
just say I know you don't like it, but I know there's people out there that like it, and it's 5. I'm gonna say Dasani because I can't think of nothing else. I'll just go ahead and say Dasani.
That's fine, buddy. I'm gonna go Poland Springs.
And why was I looking at that?
Yeah. Why Poland Springs? I bet it tastes exactly like Deer Park.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like I've tried it before and it doesn't taste as bad.
I don't
think
think
it's
I've
better
ever.
than Dasani.
He
I just
thinks
can't
anything.
get over how they're successful. Deer Park.
Yeah. There are probably some sinister
I bet
people out
you
there.
want to know who's buying it. Trust me, I know.
I'm gonna say Icelandic glacial
Okay.
or glacial.
Okay.
Not you showing pictures, Gabe.
I was showing him the name.
All right, bet.
Never tried it, but I'm just choosing whatever at this point.
Do you want to read it back up?
Okay, so for Janiah we got Kroger purified water, Life Water, Evian. Did I say that? Evian?
Yeah, Evian.
Voss and Pellegrino. Pellegrino.
Yes, Pellegrino.
Pellegrino. Okay. Daryon's was Members Mark, Pure Life, Aquafina, Fiji, and Dasani. JB's was Smart Water, Core, Essentia, Pierre,
Yeah.
and Poland Spring. Mine is whack. I'm just like looking at this like this is like what is going on?
Topo Chico's not bad.
No, like the order of it, like this shouldn't.
Oh.
Like this is like bad.
I don't really like mine either.
You don't like yours? I mean,
Okay. Just wait. Just hear mine. Hold up. Walmart brand water, Crystal Geyser, Topo Chico, Bai, and then Icelandic Glacial.
it's
or
the fact that
Glacial.
I've like never heard of I've never
Yours,
tasted.
it's not that bad. I mean, I haven't had like the ones after the first two, but I'm pretty sure it's not bad.
I mean, Topo Chico is also mineral water,
Okay.
which is like that's why I asked like if it was mineral water, like if that could count.
And Gabe, why'd you end up? Well, let me not say
I
that.
haven't
'cause
had to
it-
buy
'cause-
one either.
I mean, buy has buy.
Bye.
Buy is kind of like vitamin water though, but they actually have like
They actually have the water.
yeah,
though.
they actually have like a water one.
I did not know that was water.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And then I've never had the. I only tried 3 of the stuff that I named.
Gabe, your list wasn't
My list is whack. Shut up.
You
My-
act like my list was good.
Your list is better than mine.
I kind of got it with the Sam's Club water. I'm telling you.
No,
bro,
you didn't.
Bro, you know what? Guess what? I'm a promise y'all.
I mean, I'm not saying it's bad because I actually like Members
No,
Mark
I'm
a
a
lot.
promise y'all that bleep this out real quick, but you don't just vote the same person.
Mhm.
What do y'all get for winning? Or you just the
The
satisfaction?
satisfaction.
It's the satisfaction, pretty much. So for this season we're doing 50 episodes. So like we do it, and we do a draft every episode. So we're just pretty much keeping up with the score, and then whoever wins is just who wins the season.
Okay.
Right now, I think I have.
Wait, hold on. Who do you think is winning?
I've been seeing y'all stuff, so I'm gonna say Jose because usually that's who I vote for. Not because that's my friend, but like I don't know, his choices be better.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
That's
I
kinda
agree with
crazy.
that. I know. I agree with
That's
that.
kind of crazy because I'm winning.
He's winning.
I wish.
I have 11 at this point before Malcolm's episode is out. I have 11.5. He has 7. He has 4.5, and then guess at the moment have 2. Because
Okay.
if a guest if any guest wins, then they just go under the guest category. So we've had like 2 guests. Well, they was the same guests.
Yeah, they were the same
But
guests.
we had guests win 2 drafts before.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't vote every week.
Right,
So,
right.
like, yeah, I just vote whenever, like, I see him post the poll or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
I try to post that every week.
I think I voted for Gabe one time.
I wonder what the list was. Because, like, Gabe's actually has some good lists sometimes.
Sometimes.
I remember
Right.
one of them being cartoons, I think, or TV shows or something like that.
Oh, like Cartoon Network?
I think, yeah, that.
And it's crazy. I won that one.
I'm gonna be real, man. A lot of my lists are just like they're whack.
Some of it, it's because sometimes you have some crazy picks, but it's okay, Dave. It's okay.
I'm
No.
not even trying to. I'm not
No,
even trying to
it's
be
just
that
like
way. It's
sometimes
just
I'm not even thinking about the popularity
No,
mode.
right.
I'm just
But-
thinking
but-
about what I
but-
like,
and I was about to say that I respect you for that because like you actually do stuff you like for real.
and I'm
I
like,
will give you that
and then I'm looking at these other ones like, wait, why didn't I say that for real though?
because for the
then again, I lose at rock paper scissors. And you guys are already choosing the best ones.
yeah, because I was gonna say for the Cartoon Network job, what did you put like Flapjack?
I don't remember.
It was like
You
Flapjack.
put Flapjack number 1 though.
And I think Chowder was 2.
Yeah, and I stand by that.
I mean,
And I will always stand by that.
They're cool. I'm just saying.
I don't
that-
care. I will take that lose. I will take that and I won't complain about it because
Okay,
I
cool.
actually I'm yeah.
There was
Okay.
a Places one, too. I remember seeing something about Six Flags and something like that. I don't know.
There was a we did a what did we do at Marina Kiddo? Was that States?
States, yeah.
States,
'Cause
yeah.
We did
the
sta-
week after
we did
cities.
we did States because Gabe had the drive next and he did cities.
I did just cities in
Like
general.
like all cities.
And I lost that one. I was so mad.
Really?
I
Who
didn't.
won that?
You did.
Did I really?
You probably did.
Yes, you did.
Okay.
You knew.
Don't
you
act
didn't you?
coy. Like
You
don't
knew you
act like you didn't know. Don't pretend.
My bad, Fred. Shoot. I just thought maybe JB won that week for real.
Probably. I don't know.
You just won the dog one. Really, Kendall should have won that.
Yeah. I don't know how I won that.
Really,
You probably won with Golden Retriever.
and that's why I wanted to steal that one. And you grabbed it first, and I was upset.
But I mean, I would have figured that German Shepherd would have won. Anyway, we're getting sidetracked.
All right. Well, that's the end of the draft. We're gonna move on to the interview portion. So, I said that we weren't gonna be so like professional, but I guess this is like the only time where we are kind of. So, I'm sure that our viewers or some of them don't really know who you are. So we wanna have you introduce yourself to them. So, who wants to go first?
We can go by the rock paper scissors.
Okay, so like this.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, mate. So I'll read question 1, then 2, 3.
Yeah.
Okay, mate.
So, real quick, we understand that you have a business, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of all I had.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Good one, JB.
I did that.
So when
Up
J, I was about to do it too. Okay. So when JB was talking to us about getting you on here, he mentioned to us that you had a business, and it was like, okay, cool. Like she has a business. So pretty much we want to know what kind of business do you do / like run?
Okay, so I have like I guess you could say cosmetic or like skincare line because I'm currently in esthetician school. So estheticians is like we learn all about the skin. We do facials and waxing and a whole bunch of like different services. And so I had my sugar scrubs or body scrubs before I got into school. But it kind of ended up aligning because I didn't know that that's what I want to go to school for. But I make body scrubs and I'm trying to like expand it into more products because I have lip scrubs as well, and I want to have my own shave oil, like oil used to shave with, and I think that's it for right now. And I also do hair, and yeah, that's it.
All right.
That's what's up, businesswoman over there.
Right.
I try.
Look.
I try.
Look, working for yourself over there. Love to see it.
Yes.
I think it was. I'm not quite sure when you started. So when did you start your business? Because I'm pretty sure you were still in school, right?
Yes, I was still in school. I can't remember if it was... Okay, I had the idea in 11th grade. That's when we were all at home during quarantine. And then it kind of like went into effect over that summer, like 11th grade summer. And then I kept doing it throughout my senior year.
Wow, you were quick with that then. Cause like, dang.
I mean, it don't really take much. That's why I wanted to do it because I started doing lip gloss first, and I hated it because it was so messy, and you needed so much stuff. So with the sugar scrubs, it's like low ingredients, which I know a lot of people would like. They don't want all that extra stuff on the back of the bottle. You don't even know what it is, can't pronounce it. Right. So I have like a few ingredients, and it doesn't take much. You just mix it in a bowl, put it in the jar. That's it.
All right. So why did you start the business?
I had a cousin who did it first, and I tried hers, and I really liked it. And like I said, at the time I was doing lip gloss, and I hated it, and I wanted something else. And so that kind of inspired me to, like, try it on my own. So that's how I started doing the sugar scrubs, and I always gave her credit because, you know, I don't like when people copy me. Like, I know people be saying, like, you know, that's a good thing, you know, you're inspiring people, but I don't like that. Like, get your own thing. So I always try to make sure I, like, you know, give her credit.
No, I
I
felt
respect
that.
that, yeah.
I felt that. I respect that for real.
We're big with credit here too because it's like sometimes we have like an idea and then I usually get it from like another place, and I know like you can like sometimes get dragged for that. I'm like, not over here. We do not want drama.
Right.
Yeah.
We give credit where credit is due.
Right.
Okay. I know you were saying something about like a lot of ingredients and stuff. How exactly do you make your products?
So, I mean, I ain't gonna tell
well,
y'all.
Oh, yeah,
I'm about to say, yeah.
But
you
anyway,
don't gotta, you don't gotta go into deep with it. But
I use 3 ingredients. And then one of those, of course, is the sugar.
Right.
And I mix those together. Like, another ingredient I use is coconut oil. So I soften my coconut oil because, you know, it's solidified, the kind that I buy. So I soften it a little bit in the microwave. And then I mix those together and add whatever soap dye or scent the person is wanting.
Okay.
And stuff it in a jar.
I guess the next question is like, how long does that usually take when you're making it?
It takes about, I'll say, like 12 minutes to make one jar.
Oh, wow.
Probably.
That's actually pretty quick.
Yeah. I guess so. Not when you have a lot to make. The time adds up. I should have brought y'all some. I wish you would have, like, told me or, like, said something. I would have brought y'all some.
I got so, like, because I feel like sometimes I tell people the wrong things. Like, I feel like I told you what we were going to talk about, but I didn't really, like, go in depth.
It's okay. It's fine.
It's cool.
Maybe next time I'll bring y'all some.
All right, good.
We appreciate that. Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
All right, I think you kind of covered on this and touched on it. So I'm going to go on to the next question if that's cool.
Sure, go for it.
All right, so who is your target audience for this product?
I don't have a target audience. That was one of my biggest things. I wanted it to be for everybody. I didn't want no one to feel like, oh, I kind of want this, but I feel like it's not for me, you know? So even with my advertisement, I tried my best to make it not so, like, feminine or, like, so to look like I'm targeting someone, you know.
Right.
Right.
And I think I've done an okay job. You know, I've had males like buy my stuff before, and
Right.
I really appreciate them. And I try to make like more scrubs or whatever that's targeted to men. But I wish they would like not feel like it's mainly for women. You know, it's for everybody. Everybody has skin.
I was gonna say,
Right.
do you
Right.
usually get people that do that say that, or like
That say
You-
what?
that like they think like it's like not for them, like feminine wise?
No one ever says that, but I feel that because I don't have as many men, you know,
Right. Right.
Okay.
or
But
at least not anymore.
But it's like with your product, you're really just trying to make it inclusive for everybody.
Yeah, I try to do that with my logo and everything, but making a unisex logo is kind of hard. I'm not gonna lie, especially when you have something like a body scrub that, you know, more women are gravitating towards because we love our skincare and all that. So
Mhm.
it's kind of difficult, but I'm still working on it.
Okay. I know you touched on this a little bit earlier, but so what future plans do you have for your business?
So I want to do YouTube so that I don't have to work all my life. I feel like YouTube gives you so much freedom.
Right.
Like you can, if people like you, you can make a video about whatever and you'll still get paid and stuff. So I guess I'll probably start working under someone like in a shop first so I can get some clientele and like experience. And then I want to branch off on my own so that I can, you know, build myself up. And then social media is like a good way to do that. You know, that's how you get people from outside of your area to come and see you and you blow up. And then, yeah, I want to be on YouTube documenting the whole time so that I could eventually do something else. I'm never doing the same thing. I'm always switching it up. So I don't want to do this for too long.
No, I get that.
Okay. I know you also touched on this a lot too. But so you do have different scents. So what kind of different scents do you have, and which one do you think is like the most popular?
I have a strawberry crunch cake, which is strawberry. I have a
Ooh.
mango slushy,
Ooh.
a blue raspberry. It smells like candy, like just like candy. And I have a peppermint, coconut. What else? I have like a wild berry type of scent,
Mm-hmm.
and eucalyptus for like the sickies, the sick people. I call them sickies because they're sick. And what else do I have? I think I covered everything. Strawberry crunch cake is my best seller. It's my favorite as well. And I like the mango. Mango and strawberry is my favorite. And I also have one that has cologne in it for the men. I mean, and, you know, anybody can use it, but I just have to say that I use Jimmy Choo cologne for that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shoot.
I just thought about Fetty Wap, like right after you said.
I love that song.
Right.
Dang. That's a lot, honestly. Like I didn't think you had that many.
Yeah.
And like,
Cause like,
oh, I'm sorry.
no, you go for it.
I was just gonna say, I really like the names. Like they seem so like tasteful and like fruity and just like colorful. Yeah, I like those names.
People thought it was cake when I first started posting it. They were like, is that food? I'm like, no, don't eat it, please.
Yeah, I feel like when it comes to like products like this, sometimes people have like a very like limited supply, and like they don't branch out to like very different like stuff like that. Especially like with eucalyptus, like not many people think of like of that, and then like for sick people in like different situations. So I think
Yeah.
that's really cool.
That's exactly what I'm trying to like branch off and do more of. Like, you know, scrubs targeted for something specific, like being sick, and then there's lavender for like bedtime. You know, get you in the sleepy mood. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, I forgot
Yeah.
lavender was also a scent for bedtime and all that.
Mhm.
So touching on what JB asked, do you have any seasonal scents?
I think I did. No, I tried to, but the scent that I was looking for, it was like out of stock because people, you know, always doing like the seasonal stuff. So I was too late. But I want to
Okay.
for sure.
What was the scent going to be that you were trying to do for the season?
Now you know it had something to do with pumpkin.
Oh,
yeah,
Ooh, oh
Okay.
yeah.
something to do with it.
Do you have any other ones that you wanted to do or are in the process of thinking of?
I love like sweet smelling stuff. Like there was an apple pie scent that I really wanted, and I love stuff like vanilla. That's one I didn't say. I have vanilla too.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
yeah, I like stuff like that. So I really want to do the apple pie and the sugar cookie. I like stuff like that. I would have all my
sounds-
scents like towards food if I could. Like
Right.
I want to do a bacon one or something.
I feel like that's why people think that you got like sugar cookie.
Literally, we just did a dessert like draft not too long ago. It's making me just think about like all these like
Yeah.
different
Oh,
like
yeah,
sweets
that's
and
true.
stuff. Like if you ever start making, hit me up. Just please.
I should try it. I had a cinnamon roll one and it smelled so good, but it was a flop because I used the wrong sugar. I was so upset.
So I don't know if you really touched on this one, but I know you said that it can get hectic sometimes. So how many people typically order from you? Like what has been like the most, I guess?
Like, what's the, like, how many scrubs one person ordered at once?
Um,
Or, like, how many I sell, like, in a month or something?
sure. Yeah, well, we'll do that because I think that's like a later question. So how many typically do you get like in a month? How many orders do you think you can get? in a
I've
month?
slacked off so bad. So, I probably sell, like, maybe, like, 8 in a month. Because I got so much other stuff going on with me being in school. I'm at school, like, 4 or 5 days a week now.
Oh,
Mm.
wow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it gets a little hard, but I definitely want to get back on it because I just quit my regular job. So yeah,
Mm,
Okay.
wow. What about like, I'm sorry to Gabe. What about like when you were like when you were popping? How many did you think you sold in a month?
I was
probably
actually
like
gonna ask that.
20 a month maybe.
Mm.
So I can see where that can get hectic actually.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And especially if you're doing it by yourself.
Yeah, when I was in school, yeah, I was getting a lot of business.
I mean, business is good.
Was it from like people in school or like
Mhm.
oh yeah, that makes sense.
And their families.
Mm.
I mean, that's good right there. You know,
I mean,
that is good business.
Yeah,
Right.
I feel like it's a good Christmas present though.
Honestly.
Most definitely. I had a lot of Christmas, Mother's Day orders. That was
yeah,
recent, yeah.
that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah.
Okay.
Have you gotten like a good bit of, like birthdays and stuff too, or?
Not a good bit, but I have had some, yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right. What would you say has been your largest order?
So like,
Like-
from like one person then.
Yeah, like what is the most that one person has ordered?
10.
Okay.
How did that timing work?
Yeah.
Like, did they want it by the next day?
I have had people do that to me, and I'm so, like, accommodating and, like, wanting to please everybody that I kind of do it. But if they had something like 10, it would be a no. But if it's, like, 1, then most of the time I do it, yeah.
Oh wow, that makes sense. I mean, 10 does seem like a lot, especially
Yeah.
when you were saying like it takes like 12 minutes.
Yeah.
That definitely adds up.
I've gotten better, though, now because I have them pre-made. I used to, like, only make them when somebody wanted one, but now that I have them pre-made, it's not that bad.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
How long did it take you for you to make those 10 exactly?
I probably split it up into 2 days, made 5 between those 2 days. So it's not that long, probably like 30 minutes a day.
Because I feel like not like it gets boring, but like, because
Tedious.
sometimes when I'm editing, and like I have like a whole like 2-hour show to edit, I'm like, okay, I can't do this all in one sitting.
Yeah.
So I get that.
Yeah, I have to break it up because I'm easily distracted too. So yeah,
That right there.
for real.
I think we can all relate to that.
All right. How do you promote your products?
Instagram and Facebook and word of mouth. I've been giving away some scrubs to get people talking about it again, like people that I know have never bought from me before.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good way to like boost your business.
Okay.
All right. How long? So, I don't know if this really happens, but how long did it take for you to perfect the product? Because
A long time.
I was gonna say, I'm assuming that sometimes you probably had mistakes in here and there.
A long time. A long time to like figure out what consistency I wanted of the scrub and like the correct formula and everything. Because at first I was doing it like, this is so bad, but I was doing it like no measurements or anything. And so that's not good because, you know, you want your scrubs to come out the same every time.
Right.
And so thankfully I had some like guidance. So now they're the same for every person. But that took a long time to get the correct formula.
Wow. All right.
I'll probably say definitely more than 3 months.
Oh,
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes
That
sense.
is a good bit, yeah.
Did like your well? What did your first one look like? Was it like weird?
It was too hard for me. Like it wasn't.
Oh.
I wanted it to be real, like soft, like you could scoop it out. Like well, the first one I made, like I said, it was too hard. So it kind of like the coconut oil. That was when I wasn't softening it first, so it solidified, and then it was just like you couldn't even like scoop it out. So that was
makes
that was
sense,
bad.
Wow.
All right. I know you did say you were talking about this earlier. So, do you have other businesses? That you do?
Yeah, I do hair, and I'm trying to do facials at home, like for like maybe I don't know $20 and massages. I haven't formed up a price for that yet, but mainly just hair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which one do you think is the most like beneficial? Which one do you profit off of more?
Hair.
Hair.
Mhm.
Okay.
I feel like there's like more of a like more people want to do their hair than.
Yeah, it's a good time
Yeah.
to do braids. Summertime.
Mhm.
Everybody want their hair braided because you know
They
gonna be in and out the
outside.
pool.
Right. They outside is what they say. They
And like
outside.
today's time is a great time to do hair because the prices that people charge keep going up, and it's kind of ridiculous. So I don't charge that much, but you can, and people will pay. Like I think the most I've seen or the most I've heard somebody pay for braids that I know is $250.
Oh wow.
That is yeah.
How much does it normally go for, or how much would you say be like a fair price for it?
A fair price to me is like no more than $120.
That makes sense.
That's
Okay.
fair.
All right.
Does it also depend on how much hair they have?
How much hair you have on your head? No, but how long you want your braids or anything? Yes. The price does go up for that.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
That's crazy though. $250.
Gosh darn.
That's a lot.
It goes up to as much as $800 for real.
Wow. I'm assuming that's like more for high income areas, right? Or
Nope.
no?
People are doing that, charging that much to do hair out of their house or like in suites in Atlanta
Oh wow.
or something.
Oh lord.
Gotta pay the bill somehow.
Right. Right.
That is insane though.
My goodness.
All right. Do you enjoy how your business has turned out?
I have. I'm not satisfied right now though. Like I'm proud of my achievements and like how far it's gone because I didn't expect it to go that far.
Right.
But I'm not satisfied at where it's at right now. I feel like I could do a lot better.
And like you could be at a whole nother level for real.
Yes.
Yeah, nah, I fuck that.
But with that comes stress. So I think that's why I probably haven't like really got on it yet.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
That makes sense. I
Nice.
mean, you can't rush that stuff because I mean, you can sometimes you can get really stressed out and then you start messing everything up. Yeah, because you don't have a clear mind, stuff like that. But yeah.
Exactly.
We're getting close to the end here, so we're gonna get a little fun here. Have you ever had a bad client experience?
Not really, but I do have like those people that will order scrubs and then not ever come pick them up, or like, yeah, like I'll make it and then they never like come pick it up or like ghost me basically.
Mm-hmm.
Those are so annoying. That's why like with hair it's different because I can make them pay a deposit. So
Right.
that if they do end up canceling on me, I still have some money.
Right.
But with
Right.
scrubs, it's different.
Yeah.
What do you end up doing with the leftover scrub if you don't pick it up?
I mean, it's fine either way because no product is wasted. I can always sell it again. But
Yeah,
with
'cause
hair, it's different.
I'm saying
Okay.
they don't go bad, do they?
Go back? What do you mean? Oh, go bad.
Yeah, like expire, I guess.
Mm-mm. They do tend to dry out over time. But once you start using it, like, or adding like a little water, like, I mean, it's coconut oil, so it can last a long time. It's a really great shelf life. So if you just start using it, I mean, it's gonna be fine.
Okay.
What's up?
It's good to know. Oh, it's mine, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. So what would you say is your favorite part about running your businesses?
Money.
The money.
I know,
The money.
I know that's
Hey.
right.
That's what's up. Yeah.
Being my own boss.
Oh,
That right
okay,
there.
yeah.
Yes, like I
I
said,
can
I
agree
just
with
quit
that.
my job, so like, it's so hard. When you have an entrepreneurial mindset, working for somebody else is so hard.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
I literally had no reason to quit, and I just quit because I couldn't do it.
Nah, I mean, I felt that, yeah.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that's how people sometimes work. Like they can't work behind like following someone. They have to be
Right.
the leader.
Exactly.
All right.
And then our final question for the interview portion is, what advice do you have for people who want to start their own business?
Actually start. Like, do something to get the ball rolling. Don't just let it be a thought or like a
Right.
dream, you know? And network. Like, talk to people. Because that's how you get to know people. Like, my neighbor, I gave her one, and she told me she would help me make some business cards. And she has a building that I could, like, rent a suite in. And I wouldn't have known that if I didn't talk to her. So, yeah, network and actually start. And research. Heavy on the research. Definitely do that. That's what I would say.
All right.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes. Yeah, I feel like heavy on that research too because you have to know what you're selling.
Yes, it's so important. Like, so much could go wrong. And you just want to know everything about what you're doing so nobody can tell you anything, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that kind of wraps up our interview. But if you do want to plug your stuff, you can go ahead. You have
More
the
than
camera.
welcome to, yeah.
Okay, my Instagram for my sugar scrub page is Majani Skin. So that's MAJANI.skin. And my regular personal Instagram is Michaela Rose, MAKAYLAAROSE. And all my other business pages are in my bio on my personal page.
Perfect.
Thank
Awesome.
you.
Please go check her out because we need that money.
Right.
Right.
And it's a big shame that you didn't go in depth because I actually kind of want to try that body scrub now.
Right.
Yeah.
Love
Honestly,
I kind of want to try that out
Like,
now.
I actually really want to try that, the one with the cologne.
Y'all stop. I will literally come back up here and bring y'all some, like, next week.
Oh, really?
Yes, next week. Like, I will bring y'all some.
That would be fun.
Bet.
Yeah, for sure. No, I've never actually used a body scrub, but I've always wanted to find better ways to increase better my skin health.
Oh, you're going to love
Skincare.
it. You're going to love it. I've never had a complaint, for real.
Okay.
So
Okay,
it's
good.
like exfoliation, if y'all didn't know, and that's like just removal of dead skin
Oh,
cells.
I need exfoliation. That's exactly
I
what
got
I need.
I got you.
Yeah,
I
because
feel like we should have asked that, but hey, you're
yeah.
getting it now.
We really should have. Because, like I said, I work landscape. I'm constantly getting covered in dirt and
Yeah.
all that other stuff.
Okay, I got
So-
you. Yeah. You're going to love it.
Oh, heck yeah. I'm excited for that now.
I'll text Jose and then get y'all, like, what the specific one you wanted, and I'll bring it.
Oh, yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
bet.
That's awesome. Thank you.
All right. So now we're gonna get into the love talk segment, which this segment we pretty much just help people have advice on love and relationships and stuff like that. Because there are some people who are in toxic relationships and really bad relationships that don't ever get out or don't have the advice to fix the relationship. So
Or whatever push they need for that.
yeah. So we want to ask you some questions and see, have you give your advice, and then we'll just talk.
Okay.
All right. We got 3 questions.
Same order.
Huh?
Same order.
Same order.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we got 3 questions on here. We just gonna ask you. If we have any more, we'll ask. But we just wrote 3 down for you. to get your input on stuff, especially since you're a girl. We like to get men. You know, we obviously get a men perspective, but then we would also like to get a woman's perspective on
Love
stuff.
that.
Right. So
And if you also have any questions for us, you're more than welcome to ask.
Okay, cool.
right. Okay. So the first one is are there any like small things? Well, my first question is, are you in a relationship or are you not in a relationship?
I am.
You are. Okay, perfect. My question for you is, are there any small things that your partner does to make your day / like make you smile? Like you're having just a really bad day and he does these types of things, it just lines up your day for you.
I guess I would say just like spending time together because quality time is one of my love languages. Oh, that's so cringy. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
Nah, you're good. You're good.
But yeah, spending time, like wanting to, it could be something small, like, do you want to go to the store with me? Yes, I want to go to the store.
Okay,
Oh, that's awesome.
I feel like sometimes this is where you make like the best memories though.
Oh,
Exactly.
It's like those small things.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Heck yeah.
I hate that we started off so cute and now we're getting kind of
Wait, hold on.
trouble-ish.
Before we get on to that, I'm curious. I want to know what you guys, what your input is. What do you think, since we've all been in relationships at one point, what was that one thing that you guys say was like really made your day?
One thing that they did.
Yeah.
Uh,
Before we get into whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
Before we change the mood real quick.
Okay.
I guess for me, so one of my calm down, DARYON, chill out. Oh, okay. So one of my favorite movies is 22 Jump Street.
Okay.
So we went to go see that movie back in the day. It was like a little middle school relationship, but it was cool. I mean, so yeah, I posted it.
Going out, like doing things.
Yeah.
Okay. Dates.
I would probably just say like a checkup text. Just like, how are you doing? Stuff like that. How was your day? Small things like that. I feel like that matters a lot. That goes a long way.
Like, especially if you guys haven't talked for a little bit because you guys been busy.
Mm-hmm.
Those always are awesome. I think for me is like, I guess like when they remember the small things that you mentioned,
I love that.
Yeah, right. Like I may be talking about like, oh man, I really want this. I really want this jacket, so and so, and then next thing I know, I get it for like as a gift or whatever. I'm like, whoa, you actually remember this? It's like it warms my heart.
That's cute. That's excellent.
That's to me like is one of my favorite things. And I try to do that same thing back whenever I try to keep a mental note whenever they say something that they like. So.
Can y'all answer all the questions y'all got for me too? Because like I really like hearing the male perspective.
Okay,
Yeah, we can do that.
We can definitely do that.
Cause the second one,
This one is gonna be fun.
right?
Okay. And it's actually funny because I made this one, and I didn't because in the mood I wasn't feeling it.
Right.
But I'm like, I'm just angry. But okay. Have you ever gone into like a heated argument and just like regular argument, I guess, with your partner, and how did you solve it? Like, yeah, you don't have to go too much into detail, but like, how did you guys work through that?
I let them have it. I don't like arguing, because I feel like if you arguing like and y'all are, your voices are raised and stuff, you're not having a productive conversation. Like, it's not getting anywhere, and I'm not going to be wasting my breath. So if you're upset and you're not hearing what I'm saying, I'm going to let you have it. Like, I'm just like, okay, this is literally what I do with my boyfriend. I'm like, okay, all right. Like, are you done? Like, because it's not, nobody's hearing anybody. You're just trying to get your point across so bad. So I'm going to let you get your point across. And if you don't hear mine, that's okay. I like to revisit, when everybody calm down.
Right.
Let's just revisit so we can move past this.
Okay.
Well, that's a great way of going about it. I like that.
Look at that. So it says like, so I talk about like a heated time I got into an argument with my significant other, or do I have to like? Cause I'll do
Yeah.
it. I mean, you just
Yeah.
want me to talk about. You just want me to say mayonnaise.
No,
Nothing
you
for-
don't have to go into detail. That's what I'm saying.
No, you don't have to go into detail.
What if I
Just
want
like-
to?
Yeah, if you want to, you
could go for
can.
it.
Okay.
That's more clickbait.
Um,
He said what?
Right. No, I mean, I'm more into like on her perspective where it's just like I don't like to argue either. Like yeah, you know, we have our stupid arguments or stupid debates, but I don't like to actually like argue with somebody. I don't, you know, that's just me. So I'm more of the type of person that's gonna try to let you have it too. I know I have my moments where it's just like, nah, F that, like I'm right. But I just But,
I know I'd be right. I don't care what nobody say. I'd be right.
I was actually.
Right, see? Like, because it's like, at the end of the day, it's like, if you know, like, you're right, and you know it's really not nothing you should really be arguing about, what's the point of arguing?
Exactly.
Right.
So,
I didn't expect like it to like come back on me because I don't know. I've never really been in like a heated argument with anyone. I'm a kind of jump on what y'all were saying because like I feel like like when you're both like yelling at each other and like stuff like that. Not necessarily yelling, but like when you're not talking anymore. It just becomes like a bad form of like communication.
Yeah, don't be saying stuff just to hurt the other person, because that's usually what happens when the argument get heated. You're just saying stuff to like hurt them back or whatever.
you just saying it in the moment, you're not really thinking
Exactly.
straight.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's always better just to like kind of what you're saying, just like revisit when everyone's just calmed down.
Right.
We can actually have like a conversation, hear each other out, blah blah blah.
I don't think same as you, I don't think I've actually had an argument with my significant other. I've had one with my ex. But that ended horribly. I want to say that was not solved anyway. If anything, we stopped talking afterwards.
Okay.
Yeah, everything just like collapsed.
Well, that's happened to me before.
Honestly, you can't solve that.
No, yeah.
Type of F in the chat for Gabe.
Right.
With some people, you just can't have a productive conversation. They just don't have the capacity to do that. So sometimes you have to leave it on those type of terms, and
Oh,
it's
yeah.
okay.
Right.
And I guess like the one thing that really annoyed me about the whole entire thing was like I was trying to like be calm about it, trying to like, hey, can I talk to you about it at a different time? Like right now I can't. I'm doing this, whatever. And they're like, okay, sure, you're busy. Yeah, whatever. And I'm like, okay, what is that supposed to mean? And I got pissed. And then that's how that started.
That would have made me mad.
No, but
too.
even then, she was a very like in the moment kind of person.
Yeah, she was very impulsive. Like
Okay.
she did not care for what you said. Even if she was wrong, she was like still like gonna like get on you no matter what. It was one of the things that I hate. I wouldn't say hate, but like disliked about her.
Yeah, I don't like that. I associate that with like immaturity. Like,
That is so funny too. I love that you say that because she was big on immaturity, saying like this other person was immature, even though she was the biggest immature person. Oh my gosh, that's gonna. I'm gonna stop right there. I'm gonna
I don't know why. Like, immature people seem to think they're so mature, and like they quick to call somebody else immature, and I'm like, you don't see how you acting?
Right.
That reminds me of someone.
That reminds me of somebody.
Saying me?
No.
Oh, you.
because I think you guys just looked at me.
I was waiting for you to say that too.
I was about to say that, but then you guys both looked at me, and I was like, "Wait, hold on."
Because we were waiting for you to say it.
I'm sorry.
It was like a chain reaction.
It reminds me of like 3 people that I know right now.
We're just thinking about one.
One, probably that person's in there in that 3.
I would hope so. Because if they're not, they need to be.
All right, Gabe.
All right. So this one is like more directed, I guess, to the audience in a way. What is one important thing that you have gotten out of being in a relationship that you think it's like, like crucial?
I've been able to like see when I'm wrong more, like, and communicate that, because I mean I've always been the type of person to like be able to apologize and admit when I'm wrong, but sometimes it's not always as easy for me to see that I'm wrong, like in a situation, like see where I'm wrong. And so I feel like out of this relationship, I have been able to like see more when I'm wrong because it's just us two. We're together all the time. So like, yeah, it's not always him like I may think it is.
Okay.
If that made any sense.
No, that
No,
makes
yeah,
perfect
yeah,
sense.
that
Okay.
makes
Gotcha.
sense.
All right.
Nah, I felt that. Oh, it's my turn.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Okay. I guess one of the things I've really learned while getting out of a relationship is I've learned my worth. So with some of the past relationships I have had, my taste in men have not been great. I can admit that. I can admit that.
Mm-hmm.
But now that I'm an adult, now that I'm 21 years old, I know what I want, and I know that I don't want no man that's doing what I was dealing with back then. So that's one thing. I guess I'm thankful for, like, because I'm big on things happen for a reason. So the relationships that I was in, whether they were good or bad, I'm thankful for them because they helped me elevate to the person I am now. So yeah.
That's one of the best things you can learn out of a relationship. I feel like that's
Right.
like really important, and I'm
Right.
glad that you learned that.
Yes, even though it hurts so much, like,
Right.
but you grow as a person to understand like what it is that you need.
Yeah, cause I'm quick to like if you waste my time, I'm just gonna leave you alone. Period. Like it's like, come on, it's like we're grown now. We're not in high school no more. We're adults. We're in the real world, so we should be able to know what we want in each other as partners and just in a relationship in general. You should be able to know what you want.
Sounds like something I was saying a little bit ago.
Right.
Like
right.
word for word, actually.
Right. right.
Literally word for word. Hold on now.
Right. Cause
He said copy paste.
Cause we was going in that night.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I feel like for me it's communication. Like I feel like before going into a relationship I'm like, all right, whatever. It's just we talk, we don't. But I feel like even when you don't talk, you have to like communicate that you like what you're feeling and stuff like that, so that they don't get like the wrong idea and like, oh, you're blah 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 blah, and so you don't get into an argument and stuff like that.
No, I felt that.
So yeah, I feel like that's probably something I've gotten out of a relationship.
Oh yeah, and I think
Learned from it.
I'm gonna piggyback off of that. I want to say that was probably the most important thing I got out of it. I know so far all of this season we've talked about communication, and I cannot stress that enough. That's like one of the most important things you could really do out of a relationship. But it's helped me out the most because for the longest time I was like really insecure, and because I wasn't secure in myself, and a lot of the time I would just need that reassurance, or I would just like assume the worst. I was like, oh, they haven't responded. Oh, they're doing this, they're doing that. But I wouldn't bring it up to them.
You're an overthinker.
I'm a big overthinker.
Me too.
But I would never bring it up to them because I didn't want to like cause any problems. I was like, okay, it's just in my head. It's whatever. They'll message you and they message me. But now I've more so learned that if I have a problem with something, I can talk about it. I could talk to them about it because there's really like no wrong way of like going about it. Like because whatever I'm feeling is whatever I'm feeling. And that's valid.
Right.
And I feel like that's one of the biggest things is, I guess, communication. Now thinking about it now, it's like also validation in myself. So yeah,
that's what's up. I actually really like everybody's answers.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm so proud of y'all.
Thank you.
So it's actually funny because when we first decided that we were gonna do love talk, because we do love talk with every guest whenever, besides like when they reappear, like when it's their first time, they're gonna get a love talk, and so we did it as a joke because we was like, okay, we're gonna see by the end of the season, can we get into relationships? But it's like, Gabe got into one at one point, but we're back single, so let's see what happens.
No, they did not break up with me. I broke up with them.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
at least you had the validation that you broke up with them.
I'm not gonna get into it.
Don't
look at me. Don't look at me. I'm not gonna get into it.
I wasn't
looking for you
I
to.
was just letting you know that's where Love Talk came from.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, we're back to being single, all of us.
Right. We're out. Look, the deep end is outside this summer. We outside.
And right before we wrap up, do you want to like provide any additional advice, or do you have any questions for us about anything? Like,
Because we'll answer anything.
Honestly, yeah, we
Because,
really.
you know, it gets interesting when the guests ask us. Because we get caught off guard, you know.
Okay.
There's only been one time where we've actually been asked by the guest, and I feel like now it should be. I want to like have it like a thing now where we give that option.
who was it? Was it Kent?
It was
Marina and Kendall.
It was Marina and Kendall.
Did they? Oh.
Yeah, they asked us.
I think with Bub and Ken's episode, I think we just like gave our input too on what they said. But
Maybe, yeah. That's
but
probably what it
Marina and Kendall's episode is the only time where they actually like came back with us about questions.
definitely caught us off guard. I can tell you that.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Okay. Let me see.
I'm nervous now.
I'm nervous
Right,
too.
because it's some questions flying around in my brain. I'm just trying to see which one I want to ask.
I'm an open book,
I'm an open book too.
so like anything, I'll talk about it.
Okay, my question to y'all is going to be about the world and everything that's going on right now. Like, do you guys feel like the world is, like, for one, getting worse? Or is it just that we have more media? And for two, do you feel like it's going to be over soon? Is the world coming to an end?
Ooh, I've been hearing that a lot.
You know, I've been hearing that too, actually.
That's a lot to take in.
Right. Okay.
Who wants to go first? Should we go by the same order, or should we just like do something different?
Does anybody have anything? 'Cause
I
still got to think.
I mean,
Well, I gotta think. You can go first.
oh, okay.
How about we reverse it this time?
All right. So,
yeah.
do you want me to answer the first one then? Was like, what was the first question?
My first question was, do you guys feel like the world is getting worse, or is it just we have more media and they're like pushing stuff out more?
I think it's a little bit of both. I think the world is getting worse, but I think now that media, since we have have access to media, we know more of it, and that is what's freaking everybody out. Because you know, like what's been going on now with global warming and all that other stuff, like that's just been going on for a long time. And it's just like now that we are so in tune with media or like have access to stuff, like we literally have a computer like in our pockets, you know.
Right.
We freak out over that. Like, oh my gosh, that's you know, this is what's going on, even though it's been happening for so long.
Yeah.
So I say it is still progressively getting worse because there are people out there who just like still don't care, you know, and still doing on with their own things, you know. But then there also are people who are trying to make a difference, but even then that's like a small amount. And the amount of media that is going on isn't really helping either because it's just freaking people out,
Yeah.
you know, rather than helping.
Something new every day.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And as for the second one, whether the world's gonna come to an end, ooh,
Are we living in the last days?
I've been hearing that a lot, and that actually reminded me about that talk that we had with Mr. Mincy.
Right.
Yeah.
A lot of people have been saying that, but that's the thing. Like, I'm kind of skeptical with it because they've also been saying that for so long. Apparently, I just not realized this, or just found this out. Was that they said that in 1966 it was going to be the end of the world because of like the 3 6s. The 9 would be reversed in that way. And then, you know, Y2K, that was another one. And then there was also 2012.
I was just about to say 2012. Yeah.
So I mean, it's possible, you know, we've been, like I said, but it could also just be media output. Now that we have so much access to media, we're seeing so many things happening. We're now realizing the amount of danger we are in. But if we're like trying to get into more of like the religious faith in area, but that's more of a different, I think that's just like someone's opinion,
Right.
in my opinion, like, you know, but I usually just go by off of what my dad says was that I feel like the world ends whenever our life ends.
Okay. Cool.
I'll say I got a theory for y'all, but to answer your first question, I feel like there's kind of both, but I feel like it's more on the media side because I feel like the world has always been like not a great place, because I feel like there's always something going on
Right.
somewhere
For
in the
sure.
world.
Right.
And yeah, I mean, with it's interesting though, because like with Russia and like Ukraine and all that, like nearly starting a world war, another one. There was this thing by Einstein where he said that the next war, it was like after World War II, it was like the next war. Oh crap! I don't remember.
It was the results or like the
Yeah,
next
the
next,
results of the next war.
sorry, no,
Hold on, I'm gonna look it up because I really want to get it, but it's actually really
it was
crazy.
like the war after the next war will be fought with sticks and stones or something like that.
Something like that. I know not with what weapons World War III will be fought with, but World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones. So pretty much is like saying that with World War III, it'll be fought with like nuclear weapons and like stuff like that, because now we have that, and ever since like the Second War, we've like pretty much like gotten atomic bombs and all that type of stuff. So really, if we have like these 4 or 5 different nations that have nuclear weapons and are able to shoot them like all at the same time, and once you like hit Earth, a different part of Earth, and then you hit another part of Earth, and then another one, and then like at some point the world's gonna be all like messed up and stuff.
What were
Right.
you just reading? What was that from?
It was Einstein's quote.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And so yes, I think eventually the world will end, but I kind of have a theory. So you know how Elon is like building like the rocket and like stuff like that. He wants like people to move to Mars and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
What if he knows something?
I was about to say, like, are you
What if he knows something? Like, what if he knows that the world is gonna end and that sometime soon, not anytime like in a couple years, but like
in the
in the next 20 years maybe.
Elon definitely knows something. He's considered an elitist.
Yeah, because I feel like you building them rockets for a reason, and I know it's not curiosity.
I mean, isn't he trying to also explore like Mars or something like that?
He's trying to get people on Mars.
And isn't Mars the sister planet
Earth.
of Earth? And they did say that they are trying to find form of life over there. Like I think they found water at one point,
Maybe.
or
it's
like
crazy what you
signs
can
of water.
do if you just have money. Because
Right.
what are his credentials?
Yeah, that's true.
Don't quote me on that, by the way. I may be wrong.
Does he still on Twitter?
Probably.
I think so, but I think he stepped down.
Yeah, 'cause I thought I heard about that. Like, isn't some woman about being charged?
Maybe.
Okay.
But I feel like Elon knows something. I feel like the world's about to end, and that's just a theory. I don't know, cause I don't want to be caught up on that.
Right.
If the feds come, I'll be like, oh, I don't know anything, bro.
And JB's basically like, I knew it.
I feel like I'm really with like what everyone's been saying. I'm like yes and no. I feel like the world has always been bad in a way, but I feel like the more that like the world has evolved and stuff like that, I feel like just like not just like economically with like you said global warming and all that stuff. I feel like just I feel like just people in general. I feel like people have just gotten so like I don't wanna say like mean spirited and stuff like that, but people just gotten so hateful for real, and just and we've touched on like gun laws and stuff before, and there was just another shooting at a high school graduation in Virginia.
Yeah.
A graduate and his dad died. Like literally, he just graduated a few minutes before, and now he's dead.
Those break my heart so bad.
Right, and it's like what has the world come to for real?
Right, the fact that I don't know who it is, the government, was more concerned with trying to get TikTok banned
Right.
than
Yes.
fixing that issue.
Right.
Oh my God.
And it's like countless innocent people have died. Children, like there's been so many school shootings, you know.
So many.
Like that. Like,
Too many.
The one in Uvalde, Texas, you know, when all of those kids and those
They're
teachers,
still investigating that too.
right. Like literally. Like, and it's just like I genuinely feel like the world has gotten worse for real. Like, yeah, there's always been like situations where, you know, someone's gonna end someone's you know, life. Like back in the 60s, look, JFK got assassinated. So there's always going to be people like that. Even like Abraham Lincoln got assassinated.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just, I feel like as time has gone on, especially with like electronics and like the internet and like, my bad, and like social media and stuff like
I
that.
was like, I turned it this way. You keep
You move
moving.
away.
I did for real? Oh,
Yeah.
I'm going there for real.
Go back to your original. There you go.
Yeah,
There you
yeah,
go. Okay.
yeah.
I'm good?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, but yeah, I just feel like the world has just gone worse for real.
I didn't even
So,
consider
yeah,
it,
that
though.
that's a good point though, because
Honestly,
I feel like
yeah.
That's
Look-
kind of what I was thinking when I asked the question, because I feel like, yes, I totally agree. It's always been bad, but for some reason, it just feels more sinister.
Right.
it does.
Yeah.
It just feels more like I said, mean spirited.
And
just
there's like agendas behind it or
Right,
something.
right.
Yeah, no, like I don't think we've had this much or this many mass shootings before, and the fact that it's happening so much, like who hurt you?
Right.
Like what made you this angry to want to hurt these people or these innocent lives, you know?
Right.
Like come on, man. Like I never understood that, and I don't think I'll ever will, and I hope I don't ever understand why.
Right. Literally, we're at the time that this is recording, it's June 9th. We're only halfway into the year, and I believe that we're close to 300 mass shootings this year.
Oh my, this year.
This year, 2023 alone, we're close to 300. We're like at two. We're like at 2 something right now,
Wow, that's.
and it's just like, come on, no.
I don't know if you guys heard about this, but so far there's been like plagues that's been going on every 20 year, I guess. That's the best way I can explain it. Like in the 1820s, you know, I think that was what, the bubonic plague, or was it the 1920?
I think that it was
Probably
somewhere around
18.
there. I think it was the 1800s, wasn't it?
Because then, you know, it went from like that. So like 1820, 1920, and then, you know, and all that good stuff, you know. No, not good stuff, but you know what I'm saying.
Right.
Because there was the swine flu, there was the bubonic plague, there
Yeah.
was COVID, you know, what we had. And these are like mass things that, if anything, killed a lot of people. And I don't know, like they've been researching specifically COVID since 2019, and maybe even as far as early 2000s. So like they probably have been wanting to send it out and blame it on somebody, you know?
That's exactly what they did, kind of.
No, I mean, yeah.
it says 1300s to 1900s.
Oh, well, there you go. 1300s, 1900s.
They could have made it a little bit more believable, though. Like, come on, like, this started because someone ate a bat. Like,
Right.
Yeah, that was like the main
Yeah,
thing.
that is kind of weird.
That is the stretch.
Doesn't even make sense.
Why would he want to eat a bat? Don't bats have rabies? Like, like why would you want to eat that?
Like, I get it. You know, people have eaten, like, strange animals, creatures, you know, maybe, like, like, you wouldn't think you should eat. Like, I just recently found out.
Even like scientists are weird though, because I feel like
Yeah.
every now and then they're experimenting on something.
It's pretty
And
messed up, to be honest with you.
Something's gonna get out, and I feel like something did when they.
I feel like
COVID.
they accidentally let it slip, you know,
Right.
that type of thing.
I was gonna say that, and like, so I don't know if y'all have heard like the big old like theory where like in 2012 like the world didn't necessarily end, but it like had like a shift where like we enter like a different universe. Was it?
I thought that
I
was
think
like
I've heard that.
I thought that was like for not 2012
Or
but
2K, whatever.
no. I thought that was like 2020. 2019 to 2020 or 2020 to 2021.
Maybe or something.
Because like
that.
the clock was delayed by a second.
Oh yeah. Oh well, people were saying that's when it started. Like that's when it switched back, because then a whole bunch of Mandela effects started coming back.
Okay,
Where
so
they started getting reversed.
so you're saying in 2012
It it started and then it ended 2020. It like went back, but I feel like it probably didn't go back. It probably went to a different one.
Yeah.
Cause if you think about it now ever since 2020, there's been very like big like population control where it's been COVID, where it's been shootings, where it's been almost world wars and stuff like that.
Oh gosh, yeah, no, you're right.
So like, what if like someone opened Pandora's box and said, "Hey, let hell go loose"?
It would make sense because people did say 2012, and it's possible that 2012 was the place that you were saying.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. I that gave me chills. I don't know about that. That is actually a good theory.
We've been talking. We've been going in low key. Okay.
Right.
No, I actually love that you like all, kind of jumped into it because I can't have these type of conversations with most people. They're kind of like
They think
side eye
you're
me
crazy.
or like get turned off by it, and I'm like, I don't want to have like boring, simple conversations.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this.
They're NPCs. That's what I like to call them.
Literally,
They're in the simulation.
it drives me nuts because I'm like, you don't see what's going on in the world right now. You don't want to talk about it.
It's a little too convenient that things are happening like that.
Yep.
I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. So, for this time, usually we would have like a presentation or whatever, but with my job, I don't really have the time to do so. So I just have regular questions.
Mm-hmm.
So the game that I chose was Never Have I Ever,
Okay. Cool.
and I feel like and I got all these from online. So some of the I found I got the most interesting ones. I want to say, at least I hope.
Mm-hmm.
And if you guys want to, we could talk about it afterwards. So we can go from there.
Okay.
We can play by standard rules or however you guys want to go about it. We can do like the 5 fingers, 10 fingers, however you guys want to go. Or we can have JV keep up with the point system.
What sounds better? The world is coming to an end, or Elon Musk is planning world domination?
The second one.
The second one? Okay. That's our clickbait.
I'm gonna just put Elon in a little corner in the thumbnail.
Just like
Right.
Okay. All right.
Sweaty.
You said we were going to do points?
well, yeah, like to keep up with it if you want to. Or we could just do it for fun, And we could talk about it after if you guys want to talk about it.
Okay.
So whoever's done the most gets, like, whoever does something gets a point?
Essentially, yeah.
Okay.
So the point is to have done it.
So points are bad, right?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because like
Okay.
in the standard game, it's like you have 10 fingers of your lives or whatever. Bring one down, you lose a life.
Okay.
Okay, that works for me.
Okay. So the first one was never have I ever broken a bone.
I've actually never broken a bone.
Wait, how many fingers are we holding up again?
We gonna do 10?
Yeah, we could do 10.
Okay.
Okay, bet.
I don't think I have.
I don't think I don't know,
You
because I
did-
was in a cast. I don't know if my bone was actually broken or not.
I was
though.
gonna say, what
You
about...
got ran over. You gonna tell me your bone didn't break?
Hey,
That's kind of
who knows though? Who knows?
But what about your thing?
What about
Like,
my
it didn't
thing?
break, or
It didn't break.
Oh, it just sprained.
You got ran over?
Oh yeah, I got run over.
oh, yeah. Story time.
I'm sorry, I forgot you're new. Yeah, no, I was a speed bump
Oh my god.
at the age of like 6 or 7.
So nobody broke a bone?
Oh, I think I did then. Now that I'm talking about it, because now whenever I walk, I hear a squeak.
Oh.
Like like when something's like when you need to put oil in like in the door or whatever, and just like so it's like and it pops too.
Oh,
Gay.
not it pops.
Yeah.
Go to the doctor, friend.
Why?
'Cause I don't think
They ain't gonna do anything. What are they gonna do? Just put oil in it?
Wow. Yeah, probably.
Nah, I'm
All right,
good.
bet. What's the next one?
Alright.
I would say we don't have to put our fingers up. We could just keep track of points and then
All right.
we'll
Okay.
just,
I'll try to. I'm gonna forget my points.
I got them.
Okay, bet. Thank you.
Alright, so the second one. Never have I ever laughed so hard I spit out my drink.
Like out your nose, or just
No,
in
just like
general?
spit it out.
I have.
Yeah,
I feel like everyone has.
I don't think I have actually.
Okay. Well,
you got to be the different one.
No, but hold on. Here's the second one. Never have I ever laughed so hard it came out of my nose.
That's happened to me before.
That has happened to me.
I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Mm-mm.
And it hurt because it was like soda, so it was fizzy.
Oh.
Right, bro. That burned.
That's happened to me. I almost drowned one time. What? No, 3 times. Because it came out of my nose.
How do you drown in that?
When it's coming out of your nose.
All right,
Right.
Gabe, you're getting 5 points.
You trying to breathe.
Right.
You know, like you breathe in and you're laughing at the same time.
Right.
It ain't gonna work out. You know, I felt like I almost died. Honestly, 3 separate times, 3 separate occasions. One was milk, one was coffee, and that was with him. What did you say? Prosciutto or something like that?
Huh?
It was when we were at the lake or whatever, and I was like drinking the coffee, and then you.
Oh, Shabata.
You said Shabbat.
Kamilika or Sensa?
Yeah, it was like just so random, and it came out of my nose, and I swear I was like, oh god. And then I think the second time actually was soda.
I'm telling you, that burns.
This is kind of gross, but I've had like throw up come out of my nose.
Oh.
Does that happen? That's normal. It's not just me.
No, yeah, I feel like it's normal.
I
but-
think it's had.
It's
like,
never
yeah.
happened to me.
Well, not like
Ugh.
come out of my nose, but like reach up to that point.
Yeah.
I regret mentioning that.
No, you're good. No, you're fine. You're fine.
It's
Yeah.
normal. A lot
It's-
of people have it happen to them.
It's just never
Not
happened.
me.
It's just never happened to me. I mean, I don't like to throw up no way. So
I don't wish that on any of you.
Yeah, I don't wish what happened to
I
me
don't like dealing
on
with
anyone.
throw-up.
So far, I think I'm a walking danger hazard. I should be like
Yes.
having like those like lights, you know, caution. type
Right.
of thing. Eesh. Okay. Never have I ever stayed up all night.
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Oh yeah.
Really?
For good reasons too.
Have you?
No.
Oh.
What was your reasoning?
Back when I was a kid, I used to be heavily into video games. I was like playing like a Pokemon game like all night. So yeah.
What was your reasoning?
just my sleep schedule being messed up.
That too.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. No, I can never do it. I tried.
It's so
never
much
worked out.
better
I
at
was
night.
say,
Like everybody's sleep and it's just you.
Yeah.
You can do
And
what you want.
Right, just do what you gotta do for real.
Stuff is more funny at that time.
that,
True.
yes. Yes. I agree with that.
For me, it was this past. Well, I've done it a couple times, but it was this past semester when I couldn't sleep because of my paper. I don't know if you remember that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It was like, cause like
You were freaking out about that too.
I'm not even gonna say what I did, but hey, don't do it.
Don't do it. It was pretty funny though. All right. Never have I ever had a crush on a friend's sibling.
No.
Well, no. Well, maybe. Well, no. I wasn't a crush. I just thought they was cute.
Okay. All right. You said no.
I don't think so.
What about you? What do you know?
Mm-mm. Same as you. Yeah, I just thought they were cute.
Say.
Right.
So no for everyone.
Yeah,
Okay.
no for everyone.
All right.
Okay. Oh. What was I thinking about this one? Like,
Ah, yeah.
never
Go
have I
ahead and
ever.
add your point.
Yeah. No, seriously. Never have I ever got into a car accident.
Well.
Mm-mm.
No.
Mm-mm.
Not even like being in the passenger or whatever.
Mm-mm.
Really?
I'm about to say I've been in a couple and I've been the passenger. for
Well,
all
not
of
with
them.
another car. We got hit by a deer.
Oh.
Oh. I mean, would we still count that? Would you count that?
I hit a parked car. I keep mentioning things I regret. They were in the car too.
Can I? How?
Okay, I was trying to back out of a space,
Uh-huh.
and the car was next to me, and they had their door wide open, and I didn't know.
So it was their fault.
Yes, but also no, because I could have told them to, like, shut the door. They didn't know I was leaving, I guess, and they had their music up really loud, so they didn't even notice. I either hit the door or I hit their mirror.
Oh, they didn't notice that you hit them?
No, they were in the car, and I
Oh.
just left since they didn't notice.
I wouldn't count it.
All right. See, here's again. All I'm hearing is that it was their fault.
It was
First
their
off,
fault.
why would they have the door wide open like that?
Yeah,
Secondly, why weren't they paying attention?
right.
Right.
Third,
Yeah.
why were they parked so close?
It was definitely their fault.
It's
Right.
Out
For
of all,
sure.
there was like so many other parking spots. They parked right there.
Exactly.
It's on them.
Right, literally.
Right.
Why would you do that?
Like for real.
Come on now. Be for real.
Seriously.
Like I turned on
Not
my
us
engine. That was
gaslighting.
loud enough.
Gaslight these folks.
Okay. Never have I ever pretended to be sick to get out of school.
Of course.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
I have for sure. Never have I ever re-gifted a gift.
Yes.
You've given someone your
Yes.
I have.
I stuttered.
Well, I'll say it
I don't
this way:
think I have.
the one time I did it, so a mutual friend of ours, it was for my birthday. She got me like a little panda bear thing for my birthday.
Yeah.
And in drama class we were playing White Elephant, and I couldn't figure out what to do for White Elephant, so I ended up just using that same bear for White Elephant, and then somebody ended up getting the bear for White Elephant.
That's crazy.
Right.
Why? Well, I mean, I know why, but like,
I genuinely cannot figure out what gift to do, and I actually wanted to do a decent gift. I didn't want to sit there and make it seem like, oh, you didn't know it,
yeah. Okay.
So I was like, let me just
No,
do
that sounds like you. Did you end up with a good gift at the end?
I think so. I forgot what I got, but I think it was something cool.
Okay.
I don't think I have it now, but
I think mine are acceptable because if I do re-gift the gift, it's always either perfume or candles that someone gave me that I don't like the fragrance. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask you, like, did you not like the gift or did you hate the person?
yeah,
Like, what's the
they
tea?
just stink. Like
The person or the gift?
no, the gift, the gift, the gift.
I was expecting you to say both.
Little person stank too now. Look, you stank over there.
Imagine you were gifting that same gift back to them. It's like, this is for you.
Here, I think you need it. I think you need it a little bit more.
You need
than
this
I
a little
do.
bit more than I do.
Oh god.
Oh man. Never have I ever been somewhere I was sure was haunted. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
My house.
My house.
My house, my old house that
My
my dad
current.
still owns.
My current home. Where I got hit.
My old apartment.
Your old apartment?
Oh, the one in Gainesville?
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Oh, that's right.
You remember that story? Like the story about the dude that night? Like he knocked on our door, and that was the only time we saw him. So
Yeah, I was about to say, you gotta explain it.
okay, so pretty much me. So this is when I was still living in Gainesville. So I was living about an hour away. So I had an apartment out there with like some roommates, and so me and then one of my roommates was gone that weekend, so he had went back home. But me and my other roommate and then my cousin was like out there for the weekend, and we was like just chilling and stuff like that. And then somebody had knocked on our door. It was this random dude, and literally he had came to the door. He was like, "Oh, I used to live here." Da 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 da. And he was like, actually somebody died here. Like somebody, like he was like somebody died in like that apartment. He said somebody got shot. And I'm like, dang, like that's kind of crazy, bro. And that was the only time we seen him. We have not seen him since.
Wow.
Like we have not. I haven't.
Their theory was that he was the man who got shot.
I don't blame you. It sounds like it.
Yeah. Got some pretty wild stories for haunted stuff too.
Right.
Okay. Never have.
You
Sir.
okay? Take your time. It's okay.
I guess that car ended up messing up more than my leg. Never have I ever lied to get out of plans with friends.
Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. My mom said no. My mom said I can't go.
Most definitely.
Look, quit say that.
I used to get my mom to like say it out loud, like on the phone, so that they'll know. Like,
Right.
I've done that before. I won't lie, I've done that before. JB?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
With who?
Well, it's not important.
With who, JB?
It's not important game.
I've done it to like. I think
With who, Daryon?
I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I think I probably like lied to y'all like one time, or I probably just told y'all I didn't want to hang out. Maybe that's
See, that I would accept that, you know.
I think I straight. I don't think I ever like, explicitly lied to y'all. Like sometimes like I genuinely just don't text back, you know. But it's just like I'll eventually text you guys, you know. It won't be when you want me to text you back. I might text you back like 2 days later. It's cool.
Oh, we know you were horrible. You're a horrible.
And it's
texter.
so crazy because back in high school,
Like, don't
it
ever
used
text
to be-
us,
it
man.
used to
I'm gonna
be-
be honest with you.
it used to be flipped. Back in high school, you text me, I'd be on it. Like, I just don't text back for real. Like,
Never have I ever helped a stranger.
I have.
I have.
I feel like I have.
Okay.
This person asked to use like the they worked at my job, but I just didn't know them. But she was like, "Hey, can I use your phone real quick?" And I'm kind of skeptical about that because me being me, I feel like, dang, what if you just like run with my phone? Like, what if you just like what if you just push me and like run with my phone? But I was just like, you know what? If you work here, I trust you. I guess if you was like a random person, I'd be like, okay.
Yeah, I gave someone food once because I didn't like it. Like it was like one of those like I was young. It was one of those like 2-pack bread things. Like I ate one. I was like, this ain't. I don't like it. It was like I didn't want to waste it either. Mm-hmm. And there was a guy on the side of this the street who was like who needed it more than me. And I was like, my sister's like, why don't you give it to him? I'm like, okay. And when we gave it to him, like Darren said, I'm a skeptical dude too. I turned around, you know, like I didn't even look at it. I went like, you know, I turned around, right. And this man was grubbing. I was like, hey, respect. Right. I like that.
I've given somebody money before too. When I was younger, I think I gave him like $5-10.
Oh man.
I avoid trying to give people money. I'd rather buy you like necessities.
Right.
That makes sense. Yeah.
It makes me feel better.
Right.
And I feel like that's better than nothing.
Right.
I think, what I like to do is, if I give them money, I give them money, and how I go about it, because I know people say don't do that. How I go about it is like, well, at the end of the day, it's their property now. Yeah. You know, it's their choice. I'm just helping them out in the way that I had good intentions. Mm-hmm. So whatever they do with that, it's on them. Never have I ever snuck into a movie theater. I have.
Snuck into one?
Well, snuck in.
Like to another movie that you were supposed to like.
Yes.
So like you're supposed to go see this movie, but you decided to sneak into this movie instead?
Yes.
No, I haven't done that. Cause every time I go to the movies, I go to the one I want to see. So it's like, what's the point?
I was young, immature at the time, just following behind my friends.
Nah, so. I felt that.
I was on a date. I want to say, I say date because her parents were there because we were like kids. And we were late to the movie because they were waiting on me, and I got out of work late. And
you was at work and you was a kid? Oh, no, you did have that job for like 10 years.
I'm saying
the government can't know.
Oh, sorry. Oh, my bad. Shoot.
You know, I was a kid, and it was a movie, and we had the tickets. We ended up going to a different one because it was like, actually, I think the movie was over, and like we watched the next one.
Dang, Gabe.
My bad. Right. It was on me.
What else you got?
All right. Never have I ever snooped through someone's phone.
Yes.
I ain't gonna hold y'all. I have.
I learned my lesson.
I learned my lesson too. I'll tell you that.
Have you?
Me? Snooped? Like, define snoop.
You tell us. It's your question.
Right.
Well, what is your definition of it? Because you guys both said like you have.
I went through his phone. Well, I mean,
like, did they know about it?
Without knowing, though. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say without knowing.
Without knowing?
Without knowing.
Oh no, I have never snooped. No.
Yeah.
Once I learned that password, once I learned that code.
I've always been like whenever I'm on their phone or they give me their phone, like, hey, can I go on your phone? They're like, sure. Like, cool. Can I go through your stuff? Sure. Okay. I don't do it, but.
Yeah, I just leave that alone now.
That right there.
I'd rather be happy. And
oh.
It's not even that, y'all, though. It's just like seeing stuff that you don't want to see. Like, it was this person that was real close to me.
All right. Never have I ever ghosted someone.
Yup.
Yeah.
Yes.
Again, I don't text back for nothing, so I guess you can say that's me ghosting, but it's just like...
No, I mean, it's like ghosting is like with the intention of ghosting. Like, you ain't gonna text back. Like, you know you ain't.
Oh, yeah, I've had those
so
moments.
Many times.
Especially when someone's just weird, you know, they're like on a weird type of time and weird type of behavior, and it's like, I don't want to deal with that.
That's what it be for me, because I don't like how being ghosted feels. But sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Like, people be creeps, for real.
People do be creeps.
Yo.
That's right, yeah.
Haha, you touched my face. Real story.
Oh my god.
That's so funny. Okay.
Okay. Never have I ever stolen anything.
I have when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I stole from a yard sale. Yeah, let's go with that. I stole from a
Okay.
yard sale.
Have you, Gabe?
I have.
Okay.
Not anything like that though.
I
We
stole
know
a
you have,
Justin
JB.
Bieber sticker.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I would have did something.
Criminal.
I don't remember what store it was from.
I stole a tie from Sears.
No.
A what?
A tie.
A tie?
He still has it.
No.
Like a tie? Oh.
Yeah.
I
'Cause
also-
I don't remember what it was for. It was like for some event because we were getting like nice clothes, and we're like, my family's cheap, so we went to Sears, and we picked out nice clothes, and then I'm like, because I kept on eyeing this tie. And then once we went to checkout, I'm pretty sure if I got the tie before checkout, my parents would have bought it for me. But once we went to checkout, I grabbed it and I just put it in the bag, and then we just left.
I about to say when I was a kid, I also stole like a magazine from I think it was like CVS or something like that. So, no, because I was like really at the time I was like really into like celebrity gossip as a kid, but like
At the time?
but like teen celebrity gossip. So like Justin Bieber, Selena Gomez, you know, they little relationship stuff like that, and I like my grandma was like buying some at CVS and
That's wild. You got clickbaited, bro. For real. Because I don't like those magazines because I don't think they're real.
I
Like-
just used to read it in the store.
right.
But you stole it.
I grabbed it. I did not care.
That's crazy,
I
man.
did not care.
Okay.
One more?
Yeah.
Alright, bet.
Ooh. Okay. All right. You guys choose. So we got.
3.
Okay. We got a 3.
I was like, I can't see, so I need to know like
1 through 4.
1 through 4.
2.
2. So it's not
Alright.
2.
Yeah.
2 majority vote. Never have I ever had a relationship last less than a month.
What period of time are we counting? Like,
Yeah,
or maybe say like an age or something.
Like, does like elementary and like middle school
'Cause
count?
I would not count elementary. I would say. Not even middle.
Well, that's an automatic no for me.
I wouldn't say a relationship, more of like I guess like a situationship, like just somebody is like we just vibe and you know you just my vibe and I'm your vibe. How about that?
I'll count middle school.
You'll count middle school.
I'll count middle school.
Longer than what?
A month. Never ever had a relationship last less than.
Oh, less than a month.
All of them have been more. Well, no. I lied. Okay, yeah.
Yes.
I have.
I've had one.
Have you?
It was like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
A day.
Oh.
What do you mean? No, the relationship was like 2 weeks.
No, mine was a day.
Oh, a day?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Dang, that's kind of crazy.
Nah, man, because it is crazy. Because I actually had a crush on this girl, and we were on the bus, and this dude actually tried to hook us up, but he did it like publicly, so like everybody knew, you know, that type of thing. So it was like that type of thing.
Those are the worst type of relationships.
Oh my gosh.
When everybody knows.
It's like the thing is, I actually liked the girl. She just said yes because it was like, you know, like there, you know. And it wasn't until like the next day she's like, "Oh no, I was just joking." I'm like, "Oh."
Oh.
This was in what grade?
Gabe was like, yeah, me too.
I actually said that.
Oh my god, really?
I think it was 6th grade, 7th grade.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Interesting.
Dang.
Dang.
Okay, Gabe, getting all the girls back in middle school.
What you mean? You mean getting my heart broken? Trampled on.
You know, yeah,
Ripped.
that does make sense.
Shredded.
You kept on. You were always in a relationship though.
You really
Like not
were.
even a relationship, but you always like had someone.
That's a big red flag.
Every time I was talking to Gabriel had a girlfriend. I'm just like,
That's true. That's
That's a
actually
like he
true.
genuinely always had a girlfriend. I'm just
Not
like,
anymore.
right, because you're single. I'm proud of you.
I think. Wait, was this like last time the longest you haven't had one?
The longest I haven't had one was
besides like birth to.
What, that lasted, what, to 2nd grade?
Dang, for real? So like what, 8 years?
I don't know math.
You're like about 7 to 8.
Okay. All right. Well.
No, my longest break from a relationship was before my serious relationship. The one that actually count as my first relationship. Or first real one.
Gotcha.
Right.
All right. Well, DARYON is in the lead with 13 points. Gabe and Janiah are second with 11, and then I have 10.
So does that mean I won?
Sure.
Oh, I lost.
Yeah,
pretty
you've
much.
done the most. Yeah.
You've done the
Really?
most. Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Are you sure?
I'm almost positive. I've been
Uh-huh.
keeping track this whole time.
Huh.
Yeah.
Maybe it was that question about me stealing something. I'm just such a criminal for real.
Yep.
Sorry,
Delinquent.
Walmart.
Delinquent. Don't say it again.
Oh, I mean, sorry, CVS.
Y'all are so funny.
I thought it was a yard sale.
But I was talking about the magazine that's
Oh,
CVS.
gotcha.
yeah.
Right.
What?
All right. Well, we're gonna end the episode here. It's been I think it's gonna be a long one. But we want to say thank you to Janiah for once again joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Yes. Again, go check her stuff out. You can plug it once again if you want to.
Okay, if you guys just go to my personal page, which is Michaela Rose, MAKAYLAROSE_, you will see all of my business pages linked in the bio.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you.
Please go check her out.
Please do. Please do.
We need her to start generating that business.
Right.
If you
Honestly.
say you came from the podcast, I'll discount you. So.
Yeah, so actually watch it.
There you go. All right. So, yeah, we're going to end this one here. Thank you guys for once again tuning in. Thank you, Mr. Rick Dunn and me, Radio Athens, for once again letting us use their space and equipment to do the podcast. You can check us out at Me Radio Athens at 7 p.m. Thursdays and Fridays, and then 1 a.m. on Saturdays. So, also check us out on Apple Podcast, Spotify, Audible, RSS.com, all of that stuff. We have our YouTube up, so you guys can go check that out, where the video format is being posted all the time. And our socials. I feel like this intro gets longer every time.
Right.
Because you forget things.
Yeah. Our socials is Instagram and Twitter. Instagram and TikTok, TD3 Podcast. And then Twitter, TD3 Pod. So go check that out. Hit it up with some likes. You know, you already know. Other than that, I think we're going to finish up here. And we're going to wrap it up. So as always...
We'll catch you guys next time in the deep end.
We will see y'all next week with another guest.
Right. TD3 out.